There are two trees in the Garden of Eden, the Eitz Chaim and the Eitz Atzmutz, the Eitz Mavet, the tree of life and the tree of death. And these two trees basically are the same tree, they're one. When it's in a vertical position, a standing position, then it's the tree of life. When this tree is felled, chopped down, and goes horizontal, it becomes the Eitz Mavet, tree of death. If you put that together, you get Atzmutz, essence. Because the essence of life is death. We get that each night when we go to sleep. Human beings, sleep is considered 1/60th of death. Human beings sleep in the horizontal position. That's the death position. Savasana, the corpse pose in yoga. In Hatha yoga, it's called the corpse pose. And this is in the horizontal position. You just don't move. You're dead. And it's always said in yoga that the quiet positions, the non-moving positions, are the most difficult. And usually in Hatha Yoga, you finish the class or whatever you're doing with a Savasana, corpse pose. So everything was a preliminary to the corpse pose. And then from this corpse pose, you might go into pranayama. After you get up, say, from the corpse pose, now you're ready for a pranayama. And pranayama is breath. Breath through the nose, mainly. But what I wanted to say was that the two directions of the two trees, one being vertical and one being horizontal, reminds me of what? Reminds you of what? Reminds me of the mezuzah. Remember that the Rashi mezuzah is vertical. That's the standing man. And the Rabbeinu Tam mezuzah is horizontal. Horizontal is the position of the dead man, of the felled tree. Man is a tree of life. When he's felled, he's horizontal, he's death. But that death, that's atzmutz. The tree of death has the same letters as atzmutz. And atzmutz is essence. The essence is death. And so what you have to be is dead within life. When you're a walking dead like a zombie, then you're really in life. The whole purpose to get to the essences, the atzmutz, the essence, even in atzmutz level, the sixth level, beyond the yehida level, is a death. A quietness. To open up to other avenues within you. And so what do we do with, since this mezuzah, the Rashi mezuzah is vertical, the Rabbeinu Tam mezuzah horizontal, and what have we done in the Ashkenazi world? There's nobody that uses the horizontal mezuzah. But what we've done is we've done a slanted mezuzah on a 45 degrees, halfway between life and death, in between, ben hashemashot, so to speak. And that's where we're at. We're told to take the middle way. But I don't know. I prefer to take the vertical way or the horizontal way myself. So I've just thought of this. There's nobody I've ever seen with a horizontal mezuzah. Is this an innovation of mine? That there's not one horizontal mezuzah in the world? Maybe there should be. Because when I'm lying in bed here, I'm in the horizontal. And when we bury people, we're in the horizontal. As I lie here getting into a quietness, so these are very deep, deep aspects, entering into more severe, deeper levels within the self.